Good evening, friends. Punarvas Jayakumar here from Advait Learning. Well, today it's day 5 of the lockdown, and my audio clip was pending regarding all the things that we've been talking about. So, we spoke about the power of positive expectations, and we spoke about the white rabbit and analyzed two white rabbits for you, which is the most two important white rabbits that I got from you itself. Today, let me talk about something else. Uh, all of you know about Mount Everest, right? Mount Everest, it's the tallest peak in the entire world at around 29,029 feet above the sea level. It's not only the highest peak, but also the ultimate symbol of challenge and achievement. So whenever you think about any mountain or whenever you think of an objective, you'll obviously think about, Mount Everest. To have to climb Mount Everest, it seems like a seemingly impossible task. And imagine being a top Mount Everest experience, that unique top of the world feeling. So tell me, guys, it's let's play a game now. Tell me, very simple. If two people, or rather, if you are trying to climb Mount Everest, what is the most important thing that you need? Tell me. Do you need equipment? Do you need oxygen mask? Do you need energy, perseverance, training, teamwork, favorable weather conditions? What do you need? Think about it. If you note down what all you need, you'll forget one important thing. You actually need the mountain, right? You need Mount Everest. So we all need all these things, but the most important thing is a mountain. So today I'm talking about we all need a clear goal. Really think about it. Do you think CA is the ultimate goal? Or is CA the Mount Everest for you? Or is CA like, the Mount Everest base camp? Using that, you reaching the base camp, then you will have to achieve something else. So one thing that we all need to understand is, too often we get obsessed with the equipment, the training, the oxygen mask, the will, perseverance, but we do not have any other clear goals. The best mountain climbing equipment, to your friends, is of little use if you don't have a mountain to climb. So what is your mountain? Is it Mount Everest, or what exactly is the goal that you wish to sort of embark on, is what we need to understand. So we're all very fortunate. We have the most fabulous equipment there is. We have access to training. There are colleagues around us. There are, fellow students around us who will help us succeed. We need to have our own mountains, our own goals, yes. But once we have our mountain to climb, everything changes magically. You get a sense of purpose. You begin to want to climb that peak. So think about it. Is CA your ultimate goal? Without knowing the ultimate goal, we cannot say that CA is my goal. I have to do CA. After CA, let me see what I'll do. All those things. You become, if you have a goal in mind, a fair idea. I'm not saying that you should exactly know what you're going to do, but at least a fair idea if you know, then you become disciplined. You get up early, you brave the cold, you watch your diet, you seek out experts, just like you would climb a mountain. You read the books to climb the mountain, you'll see videos, all because now you have a mountain to climb, a peak to conquer. So rather than us complaining about our equipment, our training, and worrying about buying more sophisticated equipment and all those things, we should now, I feel, set our own goals first. We should find our own mountain. There could be the first step towards, transforming our entire life. So today, what you need to do is just write down your goals. And if you feel like sharing them with me, you have my number anyway on Telegram. You can personally text me your ultimate goal. Please don't tell me my goal is to become CA. That anyway we are doing. What is your ultimate goal? It's very important to write it down, friends. You may feel that this fellow is wasting time, or it's wasting my time now to write down goals. But trust me, it just takes around 1 minute. But sometimes you may feel that, what am I writing? What am I doing? I'll tell you a personal, my experience. I had no clue what I wanted to do after becoming CA. I'm not joking. I had no clue about it. I had no clue what I wanted to do. But after clearing CPT itself, I was teaching. So somehow that teaching gave me a lot of happiness. So when I was preparing for CA final, the only thing that actually kept me going was teaching. I was teaching my student, I was teaching my friends, I was teaching students who were preparing for IPCC, but I had no clue what to do. I swear I had no clue. And that is a very dangerous thing to do. You should exactly at least know basically what you want to do in life. So you need to write down your goals today. And you all know, right? Everybody knows that the first people to climb Mount Everest were Sir Edmund Hillary and the Sherpa Tenzing Norgay. But not everyone knows that it wasn't their actually first shot at scaling the world's highest peak. They had gone so many times, so many things, so many failed attempts had happened. So the story goes that after a failed attempt some years earlier, Hillary found himself back at the base camp, the Mount Everest base camp, wondering that if he'll ever make it to the top. He was looking at the Everest from below, and then suddenly, the sun was out. He stepped out of the sun and he said, "I will come again and conquer you someday." Because this is the actual dialogue that he told. Because as a mountain, you can't grow, but as a human, I can. So if you have a goal, the goal can't grow. You may have various goals, but that ultimate goal cannot grow. But we as humans can definitely grow. But maybe Edmund Hillary was definitely not screaming at the Mount Everest itself. Perhaps he was just sending out a message to the world that we can definitely keep getting better. We can keep growing. We can overcome all life's challenges and sort of climb all the mountains that we set out our sights on. That's the most important thing, right? We need to have a clear goal. So first, let's have a goal. Edmund Hillary had that goal, that dream, that mountain. Next, your grades in school, your natural talents, or probably the lack of them really don't matter. As a child, actually, Edmund Hillary got very, very average marks in school. As a teenager also, his limbs were almost uncoordinated. He couldn't walk properly. Think about it. And yet none of that stopped him from doing what no man had ever done before. You will not remember who was the second man to go on to Mount Everest. You will remember Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. We had mugged up for general knowledge all right during school days. Yes, he backed himself to succeed. He actually persevered. He actually, didn't let failure deter him. It only strengthened his resolve. Every single time he thought about his goal, that's what it happened. So basically, you don't really need to conquer a mountain. You need to conquer yourself. So think about that goal, dear friends. Think about that goal, that achievement that you need to do. And once you reach that goal, trust me, you can do so many things. And you know what Hillary did after climbing Mount Everest? Do you think that was his only achievement? No way. What next? Hillary, he had already been on the top of the world. What more do you want? Hillary just didn't sit back and relax. He returned several times to the region, climbed some 10, 12 other peaks around Mount Everest. He was part of the team that reached the South Pole also. Imagine, he reached the South Pole. And some 30 years later, he actually flew a twin engine plane and reached the North Pole. Imagine, South Pole, North Pole, Mount Everest, he conquered it all. And he was hero to the Sherpas of Nepal as well. Not just for obviously his Everest achievement, but also he set up a Himalayan trust to build schools and provide education for the Sherpas and the children of Sherpas and all those things. So as Sir Edmund Hillary showed, we all can do it, dear friends. We all have that in us. So kindly fix up your mountain today and achieve. CA is not the mountain. What we are just reaching the Everest base camp. Please have a clear vision. Even if it's not short, at least have a vision. What do you want to do in your life? As I told you, I had no clue, but deep down inside, very, very deep down inside, I knew that I would be a trainer. And teaching today has given me so much satisfaction, you have no idea. I get so many messages telling that, sir, thank you so much for this, thank you so much for that. But I need to thank each and every one of you. Honestly speaking, from the bottom of my heart, I'm telling, it has given me so much pleasure. Now, teaching may not be your cup of tea. It may not be anybody's cup of tea, and it's not easy to teach, mind you, because to actually deliver 1 hour of lecture, I need to do at least 20-25 hours of research. But I get so much pleasure in doing all those things, and that satisfaction, I really sleep well at night. You need to find something like that. There will be something like that for sure, dear friends. So please think about it. What is your goal? Write them down. CA is just the means to the end. It's not the end. You will definitely clear CA. But what is the ultimate mountain? You have all the equipment, but what is the ultimate mountain? Think about it. You may feel it's a stupid question, but when you think about it, you will be like, oh man, I don't know what it is. Think about it, guys. You can share with me if you want. Otherwise, you can keep it to yourself. Think about the mountain and let's see how we can conquer it. Stay home, stay safe. Love you. Bye. Good night.